Hi, welcome back to Poppyfields farm. This episode we're going to show you how not to shear your own sheep. I'm not professional, but it saves a lot of money doing your own because we've not got mega amounts of sheep and it's not cost effective to actually get somebody in to do them. Not only that, because I've got horn sheep, there's not very many people who'll do them either. And if those that do, it costs a fortune, there's no money in the wool. You're just doing it basically for the benefit of the sheep regarding fly strike and things, ticks and mites that get in the wool and irritate the sheep. So I'm not going to talk while I'm shearing because you won't hear me over the generator, but I will put some running commentary as the film's running. Okay, so we'll get started and hopefully you enjoy it. Thank you.
Right, first of all, before we start shearing, we get all our sheep penned up, the ones that are going to be sheared. As you can see, they're all nicely penned up, and then we set up the equipment and then we're ready to go. First of all, I start by just trimming around the loose bits around the belly, but be careful around there that you don't slip and cut the teat. Keep skin tight with your other hand, because you don't want to be nicking any areas down around that area. So you just be careful, take your time, no rush. As you can see, sheep's quite relaxed, and then get a comfy. And I start by coming around the side. As you can see now there, you just got to be careful, try and keep it tight, the skin, because it's loose skin and you don't want to be nicking her. Makes her a bit uncomfortable and she'll start jumping about. So I'll come around the hind leg and work towards the middle of the back, and as you can see, it's coming away quite nicely on this sheep. Just be careful, as I say, loose skin, easily nicked, and work your way up towards the middle of the back and the head. Then what I do now is start working down the neck to make a pocket to loosen it from the front of the sheep. Right, now we're going around the front leg, and again be careful just there, because it is loose skin and you try and keep it tight so that it doesn't nick her. And now we've got an opening, start working down the neck, keep the neck tight. Now at this point, this is where they'll feel more threatened, because they can feel it vibrating and nicking. And carry on working down, just down one side. Now I'm going to turn around so I can start on the other side and start going down the neck again, loosening it away. Right, we're coming back up this same side to the middle of the back, and then that frees it all from one side, and then you can start up the other side. Just trimming a few loose bits off before we turn her over. And like I say, I'm no professional, I've not been on any courses, it's just what I've picked up. Working down the other side of the neck now. So we've done half of the sheep. Again, try and keep the skin tight with your other hand as you're working down. And as you can see, we've got a few little visitors, seeing what they'll get next year, because lambs, you don't shear them in the first year, and they've had enough and they're on the way. Don't like that idea, but next year they'll be in the same position. So working down the neck. So basically on one side you work up from the back, and when you turn them round I work it down from the other side. being careful again just there, because you've got a bit of loose skin just as it joins in from the shoulder into the body. Now, as I say, I've not been on any courses or anything, but there are courses available, taster courses, which are about £100 upwards, depending on your age and your circumstances. There may be some grants available as well that will reduce your costs a bit. Usually they're, a taster course lasts for a full day, but you can go on like 2-day courses, which will give you a certificate at the end of it as well, which entitles you to go out and shear sheep for other people. I'm just working down the back towards the rump, doing a back leg again on the other side, just coming around towards the tail now. So just got to be careful here as well, because this breed we leave the tails on, we don't dock them. So I've stood her up now so that it's easy just to get that last bit of fleece off, and then I can knock it away, because the last thing you want is for her to be walking on it and dragging it around field if she gets away, because you spent all that time getting it off. You want to keep it in best condition you possibly can. Just finishing off now, down the tail. She's stood, so she thinks she can go, so she's jumping about a little bit, but if you're careful, you can she'll settle down. Just cleaning up some loose bits now. I'll turn her over in a second, because it's just a little bit down on her chest. That's the fleece we've just taken off in one piece. Just trim her head. Turn her over. We're just finishing that off on her chest now. Now this bit here is always full of dust and bits of debris, so it can be a bit tough trying to get through, but as you can see on this one, quite an easy one. Just finish off some loose little bits, and she's off. She's done, and off she goes.